Hi everyone, welcome back to U77 and Silent Hunter 5. Here we are on our weekly patrol log. Last time out, if you remember, we sunk a ship and we went for a resupply. We met up with our resupply ship and they were gracious enough to load us full of torpedoes and fuel, which is grand. We're now heading back to our kill zone. And you'll just see, can you see on the distance? Smoke on the horizon. There's a couple of ships behind us. Why are they behind us, I hear you ask? Well, let me show you. Here they are. We're just plotting them as they come here. We're just staying out of their observation field, as it were. So we're going to just continue to come down here. We're going to plot their course. We get a rough idea of where they're going to plot, where they're going to course. And we're also going to take their measurements for speed. And then we're going to set up an ambush down here somewhere. This is our idea. So this is where we've been killing the ships around here. But obviously we had the rendezvous here for resupply, and we're making our way up here because we're going to patrol this little bottleneck, and we've run into these two ships, which is fantastic. We have electric in tube 1, we have a ladder search pattern in 2 and 3, and a steam in 4. So yeah, we've got lots of options there. Let's just put another pop there. Get in the middle. He says, boop. There we go, lovely. So, the good news is the weather has improved. As you can see, it's daylight now. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. This is definitely... Okay, we've got a wave coming over the bow of the U-boat there, but this should be... It's just got a bit choppy now, isn't it? But it has been calm until this point. We must be getting a little into choppier waters. But it has been calm, and it's kind of that... Whether that you can use the deck gun, although you can see the waves are crashing overhead. Look how wet the deck is. That's a lovely shimmering effect on there. But yeah, it's of a time where, okay, if we slow down a bit, we should be okay. We're crashing through these waves a bit, but we should be able to use the deck gun in this weather. It's on the edge, but it should be fine. I love the old wet gleam you get. Fantastic. Right. Good old U77. She's never let us down. She's still slightly damaged. We need to go back to, when we go back to port, we're going to fully refit and repaired, which would be grand. So we're going to continue on, keep tracking those two ships, take the measurements, plot the course, calculate their speed, and then we'll set up an ambush. So that's going to take me a while, so I'll bring you back once I've done that. Hi everyone, welcome back. As you can see, there are our two ships in question. Right, let's lock onto the front one. Get her identified. Small composite merchant, 66 degrees, range 1100 meters, speed 5 knots. Now I calculated this. They were doing 200 meters in a minute, which... Oh, no, don't surface the boat, sorry. That is a mispress of the keys. Wow, that must be... That's R and E, don't do that. Whew, don't do that. 200 meters, so it's just 185 and 216. So she's doing 6.5 knots, roughly. So we kind of know that. Are we holding steady?
Periscope depth.
Let's go to battle stations. Right, so she's doing about 7 knots. Angler bow. Oh, there's the other ship there. I wonder where she'd gone. Can we get them both in the same picture? Not quite. We'll give that a second. See you when you got them in the same shot. Obviously, this is my predicted course. She's a little bit off it. She's currently 2,250 meters away. And judging by this, for a projected course will be about there. she's going to be about 1100 meters, which is fine. Right, so we'll leave that at 1100 meters because that's roughly going to be when we're going to be aiming to hit her. Look how shallow she is. Wow. So torpedo tube 1 is an electric torpedo. So let's get that right up high.
Depth set to 1 meters.
Crikey. Only a... what's that? 3.6 meter keel draft. Wow. That's not a lot at all. That must be quite scary if you do anything, you know, in a turbulent sea. Blimey. Anyway, we're going to have to wait for them to come on. We've got the ship behind as well. What do we have? We have ladder search pattern and a steam. So obviously we'll set up the steam as a fast intercept because the electric torpedo here has got its own running speed, which is 30 knots. Obviously this one can go 30 knots is slow basically. You can go 40 and 44 knots. Same with the ladder search pattern ones. So yeah, we're going to fire that, calculate this to fire at her. Hopefully that'll hit it. We may be able to use this fast one to hit the second ship before they know what's happening. If that makes sense. So we're just going to let them come on to us a little bit more. Okay, they're almost upon us. Let's calculate the angle of bow, which is 40. Oh God. Everything's zooming in and out for some bizarre reason. It's just, you know, it's having fun and games today. 42, 43. Okay, that's okay. We'll just quickly change that. I've got that right, haven't I? Yes. It's probably changed again now. It's not updating while I'm faffing around. Third one for 42. 43, that's fine, we'll leave it. Right, so torpedo tube 1, let's flood it.
Tube 1 wird bewässert.
We can't change any of that. We're going to get it running on the surface. That's all good and grand. Torpedo tube
Closing tube 1.
4.
Flooding tube 1.
We're going to put it, keep it
Flooding tube
high,
wird bewässert.
just in case we need a secondary shot on that. Get that to fast, and we're going to maybe have a pot shot at the second one. That's the idea. Okay, let's just take a final. She is 1,050 meters. We're getting ready to fire. As shallow as we can, but she's weightless. But that shouldn't make too much of a difference. We've got a contact. Is that? Don't know what that mark is off there. Is that another contact? And maybe another contact that way. Wow. Could be hotting up here in this area. Right, stand by. And zoom in a bit so you can see what's happening. I always like to fire just a touch early. Fire. Right, she's away. Now let's have a look at the second one. Where is that? There we go. Okay, it's going to be silly buggers. Let's collect on that one then. And get that one identified.
Tracking new target.
It's a medium composite freighter, bearing 50. The speed's about the same. Angle of bow. We can work that out in a second. Angle of bow is 34. Okay, it's not too far out. There we go, 35. Good. Let's just quickly unlock from her and have a look at the first one. See how this goes.
Torpedo impact.
She's gone. Nice. Right, quickly lock onto her. Torpedo tube 4. She's a deeper keel, so we can go a little bit.
Set to 3 meters.
Bearing, yeah, that looks right. Speed 7 knots. Angle of bow 39. We get torpedo tube 3 set up as well, just in case we need a secondary shot.
Torpedo depth set to 4
I'll set it quite high. Let's get that flooded.
meters. Flooding tube.
Meanwhile, we can get steam into 1.
Flooding tube 3.
Yeah, she's going down quite quickly, actually. I don't want to keep zooming out. That's quite annoying. So she's turning. So let's fire.
Closing tube 4.
We'll see how that gets on. I've got a feeling that's going to skim behind her. She's probably increasing her speed as we speak. She's aiming for about there. Oh, yes. I think it's just going to squeak behind. Come on, torpedo, go faster. I should have fired faster. Sooner. Yeah, squeak behind. However, she doesn't appear to have deck gun. So, I may well... I'm going to put an electric one in 4. I may well surface the boat and try and finish off with a deck gun. Save the torpedoes.
Closing tube 3.
Okay, there she is dead ahead. It's a nice day.
Yes, sir.
Man the deck gun. Come on, let's get a bit of gunning practice in. We haven't done this for a while. Yes. Okay, we get a bit of spray in our face, but it all looks good.
1-4.
Let's have a quick look. Gauge on the range is approximately 1700 meters, just under. Good. Let's boop boop. Get some high explosives going. Range is about 1700 meters. We're obviously bobbing up and down a bit, so fire. Oh, bit of a. Okay, straight into the structure, which is good. I guess what we can do is turn into her a little bit. Just get an idea of when. Keep an eye on her, so we get an idea of when she dies. To our superb gunnery skills, which are about to be on display any second. Oh, right at the waterline. Look at that. Fantastic. The spray off the bow is causing us a little bit of visibility issues, but it's fine. We'll pound and pound and pound away. She doesn't have a gun. It's very rare these days you find a ship without a gun. Obviously the lead ship had a gun, but as we've dealt with her, we can look to get this second one beneath the waves. Old school. Oops, that's a bit high. Might come down enough. No, it's a bit high. Obviously the sight seems to have some sort of gyroscope in it, so it keeps it steady. Just have to watch the bow bob up and down to sort of judge where we are in terms of the actual nozzle of the gun pointing. Get some good hits on the... seems to be on the side of the hull rather than on the superstructure or into the actual waterline area, which is where we need to hit it. And back now. There we go, on the waterline, lovely. See the smoke coming out? That's her gunning her boilers. They'll be pouring the coal in there now, shoveling it in as fast as they physically can. Ragging the engine. It's their only defence. Hopefully, praying that an aircraft comes over. But we will not be denied. We'll check on the other details of the other ship in a little bit. Let's get this. She's not really getting on a line. Let's give a little bit more range so we can get the decks. Try and get them on fire. Pounding her to no real effect at the moment. Oops, just a bit of a high one. There we go. That's what we're talking about. The rear of the ship is now alight. Fantastic. Keep pummeling away. Try and get the rest of the ship. And that's what it is. It's just trying to get the flooding and the fires out of control so the ship can no longer be saved and the crew... Whoa! The crew give up. That was a wild one. Okay, we've been pummeling her for a good few minutes now, and obviously we're hitting in non-effective bits at the moment. We need to drop this down and get the waterline a bit more. Oh, she's gone. Did I just read that? Medium composite freighter sunk position. Oh, okay. I'll tell a lie. Good shooting. Hey, well done, boys. Well done. She's gone. So, let's have a look. Here we go. So the first one was the small composite merchant, 1,967 tons. That was with the torpedo, and we've just sunk a medium composite freighter for 3,978 tons with the deck gun. So there's our warship tonnage of 8,458. Merchant tonnage is now 379,031. That's a total tonnage of 387,489. Ship sunk 58. Lovely. We can now slow down. Well done, everyone. Well done. That was pretty good. Look, see the debris floating in the ocean here. Right, let's just get up here. Let's just secure the deck gun. DTA, with all the joy in the world.
Secure the deck gun!
Well done. Good shooting, everyone. Right. I do recall there is a ship over there. Look. Holy goodness me. Right, let's go and check that out. Spin round. We'll go and check out whatever this is. Is that coming this way? That might be coming this way. It's merchant. It's not a diamond would be a warship. Square is a merchant ship. Oh my goodness me. Let's just come off. I doubt we're going to have time to bring this in, but we'll give them the order anyway. Right, we're going to go and check out what that contact is, and leave these boys to sort themselves out. Right, upward and onward. Onward and upward. Which would, yeah, upward and onward. No, onward and upward. Yes. Either way, we're going. See you in a bit. Hi everyone, welcome back. There she is. She doesn't have any armaments. So guess what? It's a lovely calm day. DJ, that was so false.
Yes,
I knew you weren't paying attention. You were watching me thinking, I can just slack off for a minute, and you thought, oh, binoculars up. Yes, anyway. Let's come on, woohoo! Bit more deck gun action, I hear you cry. Yeah. Oh, woo! Don't even wait for me then, boys, eh? They're enjoying it as well. Look at them. Go on then. On you go. We're watching through the binoculars. See how you get on. Woo! Nice hits. Yes. Oh, she's smoking at the back. Brilliant. Is that the all hands whistle from the actual ship? It is. Woo! Well, that's loud, isn't it? It's good shooting though, boys. Now we can probably slow down a bit.
Slow speed ahead.
Ooh, nice, nice. Lots of smoke coming off whatever they hit at the rear of the ship. The oil, the fuel, maybe. Oh, into the bridge. Shut that radio down. Lovely. Let's keep an eye on the map, just so we don't accidentally run afoul. Sometimes it's a bit, you can get distorted looking for binoculars, and they can try and ram you without you realising it. She's good shooting though. Obviously we're at close range, so you'd expect it. Oh, I thought that was going to ignite then. Oh, lots of smoke. You missed. Sailed over the forward deck. There we go. Mid-hit shot. Woo! Bits and pieces coming off. Try and get the waterline, boys. DTR? Can your boys go for the waterline, please? Oh, I didn't see where that shot was. That looked... Ooh. Good, though. That was good. I like what I see. Okay, I don't even need the binoculars now. We're just going to... Oh, I'm not going to actually stand in front of the gun. That would be dangerous. You might lose a captain. Yes, that looks good. Let's slow it down. Like a sitting duck now.
Minimum speed ahead.
Not quite the waterline. I'm quite pleased with what you've been doing, boys, but let an old hand take charge, yeah, for the final few hits. We don't even have to go to oh, that we're too close. Is that the problem? Yeah, we're too close. We can't get the waterline. Okay. That makes sense. Let's get some fires going then. Oh! We bobbed at the wrong time. I'll rein that in a bit, actually. Right. If we go right to 0 and go to the front of the ship, we might be able to get a waterline shot as she rises. There. No, we're still too close. Right, let's turn slightly. We don't want to shoot by her. Oh! I should just let them... I know what you're saying. Taff, give the gun back to the crew. They clearly are better trained at it than you are. I know, but I enjoy it so much. Okay. I'm going to get the back of the bridge and try and get that all on fire. Fine. I hear ya. I hear ya. I'll step away from the gun. Oh, hang on. No, I say that and I don't step away from the gun. There we go. All yours, boys. Oh, you see, it's not just me. I've cursed them. All that good training has gone to waste now. I've put a dampener on the whole proceedings. Oh, come on, guys. You don't have to do this to make me look good. I appreciate your captain appreciates your loyalty, but just hit the damn ship, please. Seriously, that's 3 in a row. Right. Boys, what's going on? Huh? Huh? I know we're bobbing around a bit more. Yes, that's a bit better. It's a bit better. Nice one. You see any of the crew? There's a guy standing watch there on the... well, that's still hitting underneath the waterline. All the flotsam and jetsam by the side of the ship there. Yeah, that guy there at the bow of the ship, look at him on the watch. It's a dangerous position to stand. Seriously, guys, I don't know what's happened. I think conditions have changed. That's clearly why I was having trouble, and they're now having trouble as well. It wasn't my shooting, I swear. There we go. We're back on target. More fire. Not that I want to pick that guy at the front, but we may have to. Oh, I see what you mean, guys. Yeah, the gun barrel does just drop sometimes. This gun can make a fool of you. It really can. And we're turning, which makes it a bit more challenging. But right into the funnel, look at that. Woo! Beautiful. I still enjoy the deck gun. I think it's probably more fun for me to play than for you to watch, but I do enjoy it. I do like the deck gun. It's difficult when you haven't got the bow of the ship, so you don't know where the yeah. Let's point at the ship, and then we can judge. We can judge by the bow of the ship where the gun nozzle is pointing, in the air or down on towards the water. Yeah, that was a good one. She's coming around. Hang on. No, she's still there. She's still there. Is that an emergency flare going up? Or a flare going up? Oh, that was a beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot. Yeah, you can see they didn't send the red emergency flare up. They've sent a bright, brilliant white flare up, which suggests maybe they've radioed for some help. Maybe. Let's hope not. Oh, beautiful. There we go. We've got the range now, boys. The nose of the ship is coming around so slowly. Still can't see it. There she is. Right. Okay. Good. Nice. There we go. We can see it now. Keep turning. Okay, gets good hits on the rear. Let's keep her in sight so we know when she succumbs to the damage that we've bestowed on her. Bestowed's probably the wrong word, but there we go. Good waterline hits. Now flooding should be increasing exponentially. Try and get some shots to the front, and obviously because when she's trying to drive away, she should be forcing water through the holes and filling herself up. That's a bit high, but the front deck is now on fire. That where that chap was standing is... Oh, she's gone. She's gone. Excellent. Well done, boys. You're going to get an extra banana this evening for being so good. Right. DTA, secure the deck gun, please. And before we do anything, let's turn so we don't run into the shipwreck as we end up sitting here watching it. Right. So that was in quick succession. Look at this. This is only less than an hour after the last kill. Ship sunk. Standard N-type freighter for 6,513 tons. Woo! Takes merchant tonnage up to 385,544. Total tonnage, oh my goodness me, 394,002. 59 ships sunk. We're close to that magical 400,000 tons. Crikey. Right, bit of a pop there. And no further contacts here, but wow, look at that. This is suddenly turned into quite a lucrative little area. I may continue to do some hunting around here because this has proved very profitable. So we might do a little search pattern around here and see what's what. That torpedo is still being brought in, unloading at 85%. That's fine. So we're going to stay around on the surface until that's done. Cool. Cool. Well then. As she slips beneath the waves. Damn radar, get out of the way. You're ruining the shots. There we go. She's going down quick, isn't she? Well, she's like a colander now. DJ, get your hand out of the way. Flickering. It's like, DJ, get your nose! Oh, DT! Oh, it's all about you, isn't it, DT? You always have to be in the shot, you know. No, honestly. Oh, look, that was a red flare, look. Oh, it's just gone. There was the red hue. Oh, no, hang on. There's the red hue. That is... Okay, it's kind of glitching a little bit, but that's fine. Right. We might leave it there for this week, actually. It's, although... I didn't think that was long. I'm looking at the recording, and that's well over an hour. So yeah, that took longer than I thought. It's amazing how quickly time goes when you're having fun and being successful with it. So 3 ships sunk this week. That is pretty good going. We still got debris on the. Did we actually didn't see any survivors? Did you? Oh, that is worrying. Did it go down so quickly there was no survivors? Or did that... Okay, I got the Jolly Roger causing a bit of... Oh no, there they are. Phew. Some boys did survive. Thank goodness for that. Obviously we're here to sink the tonnage, not the people. But obviously they are an unfortunate casualty many times. Right, we're going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying U77's continued weekly patrol. We'll continue next week. Thanks ever so much. I just want to take this opportunity to wish you all a happy Christmas if you celebrate, and a happy holiday season for those who don't. And I will see you next time for the further adventures of U77 in Silent Hunter 5. I'll see you then.